Hello, hi. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a good day. Weather's pretty nice outside, so that's always something. All right, but this is who's talking shit about you and why. Okay, what are they saying and why? Okay, so I got three options. They're rocks. It's getting jealous already. Okay, we have option one. Oh, I'm trying. Okay, we have option one, which is this white marble rock. Option two is this. I don't even know. I'm guessing it's just a. It's not dirty. It's just colored that way. It looks like an egg, like a fossilized egg. No, it's not. But still. And then there's this little round rock that's like kind of brown. It's like the moon almost. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pick. Oh, and I will see you at your pick. Oh no, those are just the rocks. No, my love, no. Calm down. It's okay. No, it's okay. He's on attack mode now because he thinks it's knocking. Look, it's me. It was me. I did it. Are you okay? Okay, I think he's okay. I don't know. He's gotta come sit right next to me now. He's gotta keep me safe. It's funny. Okay, but it's gonna take about 20 minutes for the shuffle and about 20-25 minutes per pile. So go ahead and pick your pick. I'll see you at your pick. Okay. Good. Oh no, no. What are you doing? Why are you over here? Now is not a time for detention. No, it's not. He wants attention. He's like, what do you got? What are those things? Rocks? I eat those. I like those. Can I eat them? No. No, you can't. They're for me. I'm gonna try to just ignore him. See how that goes. He can't handle it. He's like, look at me. Look at me and tell me I'm pretty. I swear. You are very beautiful. Okay? Yes, you are. But you know this. You know, you're too big. What am I doing? What am I got going on? I don't know. I'm trying to get away from you right now. You're making it very hard. Come on, how do you keep reaching it? Get down. Come on, get down. You gotta get down. Ugh. No, no, don't hold on. Just let it go. Okay, just go. No, no, don't start biting. Come on. Calm down. You're being so good. Sit. Good boy. Yeah, just like this. No, no, the mouth. Stop. No. I said no. Go. Whoa. I'll be back. Come on. Ouch. No, it's not time. Ouch. And you just had like, I don't know, like 30 minutes of love. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you already know. Come on. You're so pretty though. Come on. There you go. And now we have to barricade you. You can, yeah, you can't handle it. Okay. Now you can thrash all you want. Okay. Your thrashing does nothing here. Okay. Don't scare me with your thrash. Yeah, tear the couch up. I don't care. It's your couch. I gave him that couch. I'm dead ass. I was like, this is your couch now. I was like, he destroys it, and I rebuild it every day. He likes to throw tantrums. I don't know that he's over there. I think he might go to sleep. He should go to sleep. He just ate like a super big breakfast. Like a double breakfast. Well, actually, it's like a brunch. I told him it was brunch. We slept in today. Okay. We slept in. I woke up after noon and I was like, wow, okay. I'm in. Okay. What is that noise? I don't know. He's up to something for sure. Oh, he's always up to something. All I see is his tail going like the raptors on Jurassic Park. You just see the tails. That's all I see, and I just hear noises and noises and noises. Okay. Frantically looking for something to chew. Either way, it's nice out. I might open the window. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just tuck that back in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the chat. I need to see. I actually looked and made sure I have chat today. So if I don't have chat, then I don't know. I think it's my phone. Right, my Stone Age, my Jurassic Park phone. Where is my phone? Up here. How about it? Listen. If I use the phone, is this thing's dead? On Earth? This thing is dead? Since when? And why? Why is it dead? I don't know. Last I looked, it was at like 25%. I don't know what happened to it. Which one is it? This one. Ugh, how annoying. My phone like never dies. Even if it gets drained to like 1%, it like never actually dies. So to leave it at like at least 25%, I put it up there to go get pizza. For that to happen, makes no sense. Makes no damn sense. I would think it just shut down because that happens. Okay, that phone has a mind of its own. I'll say. Oh, and I'm sure that phone is tapped. Well, I don't know. That's not tapped, but I have a feeling it can or it could. It was something like this. It would get spied on for sure. Someone broke into it, legit, like with a tool, and they fucking dented my phone. I was like, sloppy. I was like, what sloppy motherfucker went into my phone and why? I'm like world's most boring person. Who would want to watch me? I mean, when I talk about the cards, things get a little exciting because I start to imagine shit. But what? But me, Nicole, who am I? Boring. I don't do shit. My, I talk to people like on the dating sites. I'm like, so what do you do for fun? And I realized, damn, why'd you ask that? Because like you like never have anything fun to say. I sit at home and do nothing, and I mean that. I don't know why. I like it here. I got my dog too. This kind of keeps me here all the time. But that's okay. But overall, yeah, these people are like, I like to do this, that, and the other, and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't even know if I could. I don't know if I could. I don't think I could do all of that in a year, let alone in like as a lifestyle. Oh, holy moly! You mean like you go get ice cream like every week or something? Like this motherfucker actually. One of these people actually told me, go get ice cream with my friends, and I'm like, often enough to mention it, like that ice cream specifically. Like, is it? And I'm thinking, I'm just picturing this man like deep throating like a strawberry ice cream cone, and I'm like soft serve? Like, what kind of ice cream? What are you talking about here? I was like, I'm diabetic. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, I can eat ice cream. Right? I got my juice, so I could eat sugar. But I mean, as a lifestyle, I don't know. A point is that I don't know. They're way too exciting for me. I see it as these people are way. And then you look at their profiles. Oh my god, they like travel everywhere. They go everywhere. They see all the beaches. They're like holding tigers and shit. And I'm like, I don't do nothing like that. Like I don't want to do any of that. I mean, I like tigers, but I don't really want to cuddle one. I mean, I might if I was like told, listen, we're going on a field trip, and you're gonna cuddle a tiger. I'd be like, all right, sounds cool. But like to choose that, no, I don't think I'd ever choose that. I don't know. I got my dog for that shit. That dog's a beast. Oh, either way, point is that they're exhausted. I just looking at them and trying like I'm already exhausted, and I'm like, I'm done with that. I don't know. My ex tells me you're no spring chicken, and it's like, yeah, I get that. Like, but have I ever been a spring chicken? Have I ever been the spring chicken? I don't know what that really meant. I told myself, are you trying to like? I wanted to think like, are you trying to say there's like a timer on me? Like I need to get out there and take whatever throws itself at me. I just need to cling onto it, latch onto it, because I'm no spring chicken. Does everybody only want spring chickens? Like I don't want a spring chicken. I want an old weathered. I want an old weathered veteran like myself, who's just like ready to sit and do nothing, or like do a bunch of nothing. I don't know. Not like sitting and staring at each other. That's weird. I don't think I'd survive such a thing. No. We're not getting married, all right? That's for the married people. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. But no, I don't know. Because I've been asked, like, by everybody that talks to me, so what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And I'm like, I don't even fucking really know. So I've been, like, highly pondering it. How do I really put this into words? I was like, I told them, I was like, I'm just going to look for a conversation first. And I was like, then I'll worry about everything else. So everybody asked me, I'm like, I'm looking for a good conversation. Lay it on me. Hold my attention. It ain't going so well. And I'm like, that's all right. It's just to say that I'm trying. That way, no one can tell me, Nicole, you got to try. I mean, I can be like, no, I do try. Every now and then, I get a little bored and I try, and then I go back home and I realize I'm not that bored anymore. I don't know. Kind of just work, come home, and then if I don't have work, I just stay home. I like it here, and Cerberus likes me here. He doesn't like me anywhere else unless he's with me. Hold on. I do want to try to see if my phone's booted up at least. I'm so curious about this chat because I know for a fact I have chat. All right. What are you chewing on? Where did you get that from? Give me that. Oh, you broke it. But still, you can't chew on this. Where did you even find that? A magician. You're a magician. Yes, this is a wizard. Yes. He's so cute. No, just lay down. Please. You're cute, but that does not mean we need to stare at each other right now. My dog gets clingy. Clingy dog. But listen, I like the dog a lot. So I'm like, cling. It's okay. But get back right now. Don't cling now. No when and when not to cling. He's like, no. I cling 24/7. I think he's laying down now. He's always got the most interesting look on his face. Except for when he's like excited. Then it's just complete, like, I don't know, he's just like a dog. But when he's just sitting around looking, ah, okay, everyone keeps telling me he looks like he's human. He acts like I'm like, listen, I think he is. Oh my God, he looks at me so serious. I don't know, when we have our little I love you sessions, where we look deeply into each other's eyes and I pet them and I tell them how much I love them. And we have these moments. Okay, he looks at me so damn serious. He's like, yes. I don't know. I don't even know what's on his mind. He doesn't look awkward. He looks like, I don't know. I don't know what to call that. He's parking at the TV. What? Why? That's new. He's never done that before. He's watching that shit. He's like, what is this? What's happening on this TV? He's funny. He was watching the fireworks last night. There was fireworks in my area. He hears him. He's like, what the hell is that? He starts like investigating and looking and honing in, and then all of a sudden he sees them in the sky, and he's like, ooh. And he just sat down and he started staring. And I was like, oh my God. He's like legit enjoying them. What's wrong with this dog? I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then he does the little head turn because he's like, where are they? And then, oh, they're back. And it's funny because there was fireworks right outside my house for Canada Day. So he heard them but had no idea what they were. So now he heard them again while walking out around town. And he was like, what are these? I know this. And then he saw me. He's like, ooh, okay. I don't know if he connected the dots. I don't know if he knows that the boom comes from the sparkle, but he liked the sparkle. He'd sit there and watch it. I thought that was really cool. I was like, this is really sweet right now. Look at him. He's chilling out. He's handling the barricade well today. Okay. Let's give him some credit. Oh, why did I report my drink? I must shuffle fast. I had dog issues. I had dog issues getting on camera, like turning it on, and then I had a little bit of dog issues after turning it on. I didn't think he was gonna keep. I thought he was chilling. I didn't think he was gonna come for me. Trying fast. Oh, and I need to check my phone. I need a lamp over here. I do. Maybe like a clip lamp. So tacky. Oh, I would love a touch lamp. Oh, I should go to the thrift store and see if they got any touch lamps. They always got touch lamps in the thrift store. I don't know. Walmart never has any patterns I like. I have to like shop Amazon. And then when I shop Amazon, I forget it. I'm not going to pay $300 for a lamp. I've already been through this. I've already gone down this road of purchase. And I did not. No, I won't. Right? So it's like if I'm going to get stuck with an ugly pattern, like, because Walmart, sure, they're like maybe 50, 60 bucks. I don't know. It's under 100, which is reasonable for a touch lamp. Like, it's not future technology, people. This is just a fucking touch lamp. But overall, if it's gonna have an ugly fucking pattern, I'm gonna go to the thrift store and pay like $15 for that ugly fucking pattern, right? Because the one I want is so pretty, and I just refuse to purchase it. I just no, I refuse. It's a lamp, right? I don't know. I like Mr. Krabs. No, it's wet. I'm gonna have to use my finger to open the phone. Is it even on? Can you turn on? Thank you. Okay, well, I've turned it on. Come back to that. I'm thirsty, but like my drink's not that cold. I'm using one of them cool ice cups. Right? The ones you put in the freezer that like form the ice inside the glass. Yeah. Okay, so I have to give it time to like cool down the drink, I guess. Oh, it's not working very fast. Oh, it's booted. I'm gonna give it more time though. 3 o'clock? It's already three? Oh my goodness. What is this topic? Who's talking shit about you and why? Yes. Okay. With Wish? Dear God, what is that's a terrible card to see in such a reading. Why is that there? What are they wishing? Okay, wish denied. I don't know. Wish on pause. We don't know. I don't know if that wish can be granted. This is not. I feel like this is about somebody like talking shit about you. I don't know. It's almost like they're wishing something. Oof, how stressful. I'm so lazy right now. You gonna work? Oh, it worked. Oh, fuck. I need to take a nap. Another nap. Listen, I require many naps. I'll go like a week with like barely any sleep, and then I'll just be like, I need to nap it out for like 4 days. Oh my God, this phone. Okay, this is the last deck. Oh, thank God. Listen, I'm getting exhausted over here. That's why I don't do like all signs reads. Oh, they exhaust me. They take as long as a pick a card, but it's just because it's 12 zodiac signs. Ugh, it kills me. It pains me. I can't. I can't. I mean, I can, but God, I'm like, why did I do that? Oh, I hate them. I'm so sorry. And when I watch people that do them, like they create them, I'm like, good thing you're here because I can't stand to do this. I'm so happy you do this. You know what I mean? Like a different specialization over here. You can do the all signs reads. Because I can't stand that shit. Nah. They come out good. But oh I don't know. It's like 12. There's 12 of them. I tried on TikTok and did like 3 minutes or less. It still was like just still took too long for me. I don't, what is this? 50 new messages? Like, who could really be assaulting my phone so hardcore? My poor phone. You had 50 dicks in you, basically. What happened to you? 50? That's a lot. That's dedication. I wasn't my. I'd give 500 I'd give more than 500. I'm sure. But I don't have anyone angry at me. Okay. The person I know is my ex-husband. Either way, that's crazy. Stressful. Yeah. Last time it was just spam. But the thing is that it was spam from like a bunch of different places. So like somebody actually had to sit there and like, oh, I guess maybe they might have like websites that just sign you up for like 50 things at once. That could be either way. Get off my nuts. Okay, whatever that is. I'm getting there. It's slow. All right. I refuse to get a new phone. But I got one lined up. I'm hoping they still have. Oh, let's see people. I'm hoping they still have the phones when I come crawling for them. I don't know when I will. This phone's dying though. And is there chat? There is chat. No, no, I fucked that shit up yesterday. I don't know how I did it. That's not important. I'm almost there. Hold on. Okay. I guess I could have did who's hate on you. That works too. Okay, but by the way, hello, hi. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a good day. And I am having a good day. And this is Who's Talking Shit About You and Why. Hold on. I have to get the mitts. You pick the rock. And I try to push them together so I can hold them easier. Okay. So we have option one, which is this white marble rock. It looks almost like an egg. Well, they all kind of look like eggs. And then option two is just this brown checkered rock or spackled, whatever. And option three is this. It looks brown, more brown over here, but it's kind of really dark gray on your screen. But there's just a really round rock. Okay, kind of looks like I don't know, maybe the moon. I don't know. But either way, go ahead and pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pick. It's probably going to take about 20 minutes for me to shuffle. I mean, 20 minutes. It's going to take about 25 minutes per pile. Sorry, I'm zoning out. And yes, so plan it accordingly, and I'll see you at your pick. Thanks. I'm trying not to mess it up. Yeah, that's right. Cookies over here. I feel like I'm gonna knock that one over. Let's put it there. Okay, that works. Hold on. Fix this. Hello, Joy. Joy Coy. Joy Coy. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Emojis are funny. Okay. Either way. Okay. Ready. Option one. This nice, really pretty round. It looks like an egg, right? But it's marble. It's got like blue specks in it, but very, very light. You can't see it. You can see it when they crack open, if you crack it open though. Either way, this is who's talking shit about you and why. They have magical powers. Okay, so it's a wizard. No, no, it's a wizard. No, ITs, but no, it's somebody. They do magic. They practice magic. They think they do magic. They know magic. I don't know, but magical powers. Hey, 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 calm down. I was calling you a warlock earlier. You're a warlock. That's what you are. Like a warlock. Either way, so this might be a man, like a man wizard. Dear God, a man wizard. No, please don't come out here with your wand. Okay. How I'm picturing an Ice King right now. Ah, he looks Ice King from Adventure Time. He looks like a wizard. Anyways, this is like I don't know, but they're after you. They're talking shit about. I don't know if they're after you. Are you after somebody? Wizard? Ay, 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 shit. Wish. I feel like this person might be able to do wishes, grant wishes, things like this. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so this is silly. Either way, separation. Somebody you don't talk to very much. Okay, I'm thinking of that song. I think it's by who is that? I was just watching them earlier. The Imagine Dragons. The Imagine I don't know whatever Imagine Dragons. I think it's by them. It's a song where they say that birds fly in different directions. I don't know. I'm hearing that in my head, and I think it's by them. Okay. So I feel like this is like somebody that is like I want to say I can't tell if they're like you or if they're trying to be like you, like a copycat or like a replica. I don't know. Either way, I feel like they talk shit about you know details, details. They get very detailed. Why are they talking shit about you? What did you do to them? What did you do to Merlin? Why is Merlin angry? I feel like listen, Merlin gets angry. Right? He has these cute boxers with hearts on them and shit when he's angry. Listen, I'm remembering Sword in Stone. You might watch a lot of cartoons where this person does. Maybe cartoons are on in the background right now. Summer. That's like right now. They're talking shit about you right now. I got the summer card. It's summer for me. So even if you're on the other side of world with different, where it's winter now, I feel like it's for me to tell you. It's for now. But the seeds, okay. I think this person likes you. Clock and seed. I think they want to have a baby with you. Whoa. They're talking about you having a baby with you? Why would they talk shit? They're talking shit about having a baby with you. Why would that be talking shit? Maybe they're saying, I'd never have a baby with them. I don't know. This is weird. Okay, but I feel like they listen to a lot of music. Letting go and separation. I feel like this is somebody that let you go. They let you go. Separation. They separated from you. They left you. I don't know, fire, and then health. I feel like they're going through something with their health. Focus on all parts to make the whole. So this is somebody that's like you. Okay, they don't try to be like you. They just are like you. It's just some type of like shared energy, something like this, almost like a twin. But I feel like you don't know this person, but they like share your energy, or I don't know. And I feel like it makes them mad that you're like them. They feel like you're copying them. They're like, stop copying me. And then I feel like, I don't know, who's the original here? Who's the oldest? I don't know. I feel like that matters. I really don't know. Either way, bring love into the situation. This person, okay, so this is like, they don't understand, they don't see why you're like them. They don't get if you're copying them. They don't understand, but they still like you. This is like somebody maybe you dated or they wanted to date you and they didn't tell you. Something like this. And I feel like now they talk shit about you, but they're talking shit about how you're like them. But that type of tone, it's like as if they're acting like you copy them. But I feel like they don't realize you're just like each other. Seed. Yeah, it's almost like you guys were separated at birth or something, but not. Maybe you spent a past life together, but overall, like as like siblings. Oh look! Oh fuck! The wizard. He's here. You ask for the wizard, and the wizard appears. Mr. Wizard likes details. Okay, so I feel like he's going over details, and while going over these details of y'all's relationship, this is totally a man. If not, you're the man, and this is a cross read. I don't know, but overall, he's going over the details, sorrows, and he's upset. I don't know. He likes that you're like him, but he feels like you copy him, and it's like, but I feel like you don't. My cards kind of suggest that you don't, like straight up. They suggest like there was a separation between y'all, and y'all don't know each other, but now you do. Maybe you found each. What is that? Maybe I don't know. This is like somebody locating you or something like this. Either way, that's like a locator spell. They found you. They gathered details on you. Okay, highlighted on the details card is the word clarity. Okay, so it's like they want to know you. So I feel like this person ends up talking shit about you, but overall they like you. They love you. They want to bring love into the situation. They have the hots for you. Okay, they like that you're like them. Because this is like somebody that really likes themselves. Dear God, okay. So overall, clock with sorrows and key and the ring. I feel like this person thinks about making a commitment to you. And with the seed and the clock and the ring, I feel like that could equal a baby in the future. Like this person sees a future with you. They want a future with you. Summer, right now, they want to kickstart this future. They want to start this off with you. There's like a transformation that happens. Okay, so it's like they go through like the emotions of feeling like okay, this is some shit that they say about you basically. That they think that you stalked them and copy them, and then you met them and tried to date them. And I feel like details, they need details because they want to date you. And they're like, but if that's true, they're like, they want details. They want to know if that's true. But then they realize, no, there's no way. Like, I feel like this person ends up being irrational, even. Like, so they end up talking, they probably call you irrational. They still talk shit about you. Either way, fire with magical powers. I feel like over time, with the clock card, I feel like they end up seeing that. I feel like you're just, I don't know, you're just yourself. The young woman, the young lady. This person feels like an old man. Okay, I feel like this is them like watching you. Okay, age is irrelevant here. Okay, so you could be the older one or they could be the older one, but overall, they just see that you're like them. Maybe they go researching into past lives or something like this, and they come to the conclusion that, like what I said, that you guys are somehow one and the same, but yet not. And there was a separation between y'all and letting go. I feel like this person basically was trying to let you go, and I guess like or during a breakup. So this is like someone talking shit after a breakup. Meditate and contemplate. I feel like they think on the shit that they say. They think back on it, something like this. Wizard of awareness. The wizard of awareness. Okay, I feel like he sits back and he pays attention. So I feel like It's almost like they dated you just to investigate you. Like straight up. Like if they tried to date you or got to know you or talked to you or chatted with you or anything, they did this just to get more details about you, to understand why you're so much like them. Is it? And I feel like narcissism is a thing here right now. Because for this person to like you so much because you're like them, it's because they like themselves so much, right? And it's like people that like themselves so much, it could go either way. We don't know. You know that there's a sickness that forms. I feel like it's more of a masculine thing. So women don't usually form that, but they still do because we got like a whole bunch of crazy shit happening right now in life. But either way, overall, this person basically kind of like thinks like you're somehow obsessed over them. You watch and stalk them or something, and you know things about them. You know, you've studied them and got details on them, and then somehow started dating them. And they only dated you back or like talked to you back or socialized back was to get details on you because they wanted it to not be true. They wanted to just have just met you and you guys are just like each other. You're not copying them. They wanted to make sure you weren't copying them, that you're just like them, is all. You're similar to them. You do is something. I feel like well, once they learn that, then they go off into a whole nother cycle of figuring out why. Why are they like you? Why are y'all like each other? Why do you guys like each other? Even I feel like this person sits there and tries to figure out why they like you. Okay, so I feel like the wish card, make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. So it's almost like this person, like if anyone asks this person about you, if they even know you guys know each other, they'd say basically, "Oh, what's happening with so and so? Oh, we don't talk anymore. That shit's blown over. That shit." You know what I mean? Like, or it's some type of transformation. Or oh wait, no, we fixed all that. We're back to being normal. Something like this. We're back to whatever. They like brush it off. And I want to say they try to downplay it a lot. So this is like somebody that doesn't really like to talk shit, but they end up talking shit about you. But I feel like so mildly, I can't even find it. They care more about trying to focus on. They're trying to basically say anything I said was either taken out of context or was questions, concerns. It was them trying to figure out details. So I feel like it might have just looked like shit talking. Something like this. I feel like it was to bring love into the situation. It was so that they could like like open up with you and start to date you and like I feel like take next steps with you. Okay, but then they end up like stalking you or something. I don't know. I feel like to get their own details, but I feel like they do all this with magic. Like magic details. I don't know. Either way, the gentleman card. Oh, with the lady. Okay, so if I combine all three of these, okay, there's a story between these two. Literally, and I keep. But yeah, so there's a story right here between these two. This guy is looking more like he wants to go back to her, and she's looking more like I'm all alone. I don't know. This person looks single. So, and both of these people look single. But overall, I feel like they basically, I feel like they want to go over details with you in person and things like this. They don't want to talk shit about you, but they end up talking shit about you. I'm trying to find it. I don't see anything negative in these cards, really. And this person wishes for like a reconnect or clarity. They wish for clarity. They wish for understanding. This is all they want. They don't. They see you as someone that they should be connected with because there's like they feel like they've been reconnected with you, even if they don't know you. They feel like they've known you from somewhere else somehow. There's a familiarity with you to you with you that's so strong that it makes them feel like you have to be stalking or copying them, and you're not. And I mean, and they know this, they realize this. I don't know. There's a it's a long story. Is basically what this person says. So I feel like, but what shit talk have they actually said? I don't know. I feel like there was no shit to say. Something like that. Oh, karmic relationship, and it's in reverse. That's what I'm saying. They treated this like a karmic relationship. They treat you like somebody that's a karmic. They have someone. That's what it is. They have a karmic relationship somewhere in their life. All right. And they don't know who it is. and they meet you, and it's perfect, and it's so perfect that it could be you, even though they don't, you know what I mean? Like they have no reasons to think it's you. They're like, you know what I mean? Bring love into the situation. They want to just move forward with this and see what they see with you, like the future with you. This is a wizard, for fuck's sakes, and they see a future with you. So they're like, how do I see a future with somebody that is after me? That's a bad person, a karmic relationship. You know what I mean? So it's like they're like, no, it's not them. It's someone else. So they come to it. That's why I said it's a long story. I feel like that goes way before, predates you. When you came in and met this person, they questioned whether or not you were someone that was trying to do that. And I feel like, and you proved them wrong each time just because it wasn't rational. Like you message this person and they're like, no, that's that person again. Like, so they play along with it in case it's not. And because they don't want it to be. They like your picture, they like what you're saying, they like what you're talking about. But then you're like, just like them without them even expressing it. So they're like, oh no, it's got to be them because they're copying me and doing things like me and acting like me or something like this or acting like them or something. And they're like, I feel like, so then it comes down to meeting. And I feel like in meeting them, they're going to see that you match with your profile or something like this. And it's not, it's not somehow fake. And it's not, it is, you are your own person. So now they're thinking, oh God, this is like a stranger now. They probably already had an idea of who it was. And now they're like, oh shit, it's a stranger that's after me. And then they blame it on you almost. And this is irrational. All the ways to put it on you as being this person that's been after them is to be irrational as hell. Like they have to bend reality so far to think it's you. And I feel like so they can't shake you because they want you, but they can't. They have to figure out who this is. And I feel like it's coming in between y'all's relationship. They realize all of this. Otherwise, I said this person might have talked shit about you. I feel like, but it was mild. I don't even know what to say. Karmic relationship. I mean, classic stupid shit. That's all they're gonna say. Oh, like if there's a man, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, she was begging for it, or like just some dumb shit like that. Or this is a woman. I feel like this can't be a woman. I don't know. I'm not seeing any type of insults to indicate a gender other than a man's insult about begging for it or something like this. That's why I say I feel like they might talk about you in a pig way. So I feel like it's shit talking, but in the end, this person's kind of saying it's compliments. So I feel like details. I feel like people wanted details about you from this person. I feel like, and they gave them details. Okay, so I feel like, but they didn't say anything bad. They just kind of were a little rude about what they were saying. And I feel like, and the gentleman card, I feel like they don't want you to know that they said these things. Okay, I feel like they might have discussed sex with you. All right, something like this. They might have discussed your package, your chest. This is a woman. She talked about your package. I feel like, but she didn't talk shit about it. She just discussed it. There's a man. I feel like he didn't. The same thing. But like I said, he doesn't want you to know you told anybody about any of this. I don't know. Either way, awareness. This person likes to be aware of everything going on around them. They don't like anything going on behind their backs and things like this. And I feel like so they're highly suspicious. They're highly strange. They got these magical powers. I guess maybe they have foresight because I mean a wizard can maybe see. You know what I mean? And like I said, they see a future with you, and this is unheard of for them. They're like, wait, why can I see a future with this person? I've never seen this. They've never experienced seeing a future with somebody. They've always had to try to like force a future or think of a future or I don't know, have someone else tell them what their future is with them. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. Okay, you know what I mean? But this person actually sees it with you, and they like what they see. So I feel like like I said, they don't. If they talk to any shit, they don't want you to know about it at all. I feel like, and I'm here to pull that out. So I feel like they held back anything they ever want. I feel like if this person should talk, they should talk alone to themselves. And they're like claiming privacy on this. They want privacy. They don't want you to know the terrible things they've said about you, I guess. But they've said it to themselves, not other people. So that's why I'm not able to pick it up. I'd have to get this person to actually tell me it. And I feel like, and they're like, no. They're like, no, no, I got my reasons. I don't know. I feel like this person might, if you ever heard anything, they would confess to it. They'd be like, yeah, no, I said that. They would hate to do that. I don't know. That's why I'm saying this person doesn't want you to know that they even thought that of you ever. They're trying to keep all this a secret from everybody. They don't want, that's the thing. They don't trust anyone around them. So it's like they kind of don't really talk about it. But they talked a bit about you. And I don't know if it's really shit talking. Awareness, wake, oh wow, okay, with the Wizard of Awareness and then the awareness card. Okay, wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. Okay? So I feel like they take a hard look at reality. And I want to say something about your awareness. That's what it is. They keep spiraling on you because you're just like them. So they go back on this. They're like, okay, well, if they're like me, that means they're like me. They're the wizard of awareness too. They see all and know all and understand. So they could be faking me out too because they might be able to see or something. And I feel like this it puts this person through a loop. They think you're after them basically. That's the shit talk. They tell people it's like this person stalked me, learned about me, and tried to date me. And they're like, and I thought for sure that I was on to them, and that's what it was. And now I don't know what it is. And they're like, but they realize they still have that. It's just not you. The day you first met them is the real first day you ever met them. The first time you ever talked to them is the real first time you ever talked. You guys are complete strangers, okay? But there's a story in between y'all that makes them like think you're not a stranger at all. You're stranger danger. You're pretending to be a stranger or something. But then there's overall 10 of Pentacles. It's a really good story. I feel like you guys could probably talk about it. It's almost like y'all's relationship story. But overall, I feel like this person goes by what they see. I feel like they've done this their whole life. So what they see with you is great. So I feel like basically they're going for that. Regardless, I feel like they never find who it is really. So they just go for how they feel and what they see and what they know. And I feel like, and this is somebody that's like kind of like they know things. They must have a lot of claircognizance, something like this. That they're able to see. And I feel like so because they can see great things with you, they're just gonna go with that regardless of whatever details they got right or wrong or don't understand it. Whatever shit talk they've said, they feel like they can explain it. They feel like you know what I mean. Like overall, that's their opinion on it. Balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. So I feel like I know this person doesn't wish to talk shit about the wish card. They don't wish to talk shit about you. I feel like they don't wish bad on you. They wish good on you. I feel like this person just kind of wishes to understand and know how you know everything that they know and how you know them and how you guys are like each other. It's like y'all know each other when you don't. They just want to know. They're kind of curious. They feel like you guys could discuss this and figure it out. I don't know. And they feel like maybe you wonder this you have to be wondering the same thing as them because you're just like them. Something like this. So overall I feel like they've only talked shit about saying that you maybe copy them. And the only way they could think of how you could have copied them as like coming in as a stranger is if you were some type of stalker. And I mean like you were some type you're watching them somehow. I don't know. Transform, okay, with fire and also magical powers. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. So I feel like this person wants to take you out. I don't know, like I'm imagining like a cocoon. And I mean like that's them basically. Like they went off and they had to I feel like think on all of this. And they do. And I feel like after they think on all of this, they just bring love into the situation. They want to talk to you and like they still want to like pour love on you. They still want to be with you because they realize basically that you're not copying them. They come full circle, but they still don't know who it is that's doing this to them or attacking them or chasing them or something. So I feel like anything they said that's what it is. Any shit talking they said about you was directed at the person that's following them and chasing them and the person that they thought you were when they started thinking it could be you, basically. So that's why they're like, they don't want no, they don't want, they'll explain everything they're thinking, but basically there's a reason for everything that they've ever said about you that was negative. They were talking about somebody else and using you as like the figure to you know what I mean? They were seeing it as maybe you. So it was directed at you, but it wasn't for you, if that makes sense. It was someone you know or someone they know. It was something like this. So that basically they see that they haven't really talked shit about you because they're directing it at the person that's harassing them like this, and they see it as because it's so serious. I guess it's a serious thing. So I guess they take it so serious that they'll ruin a relationship with you. They don't care if you think it's shit talking. They're like they have explanations. They got you know what I mean. So overall, I feel like this person wants to get closer to you. They see a future with you, and they can't stop looking at it. Basically, I feel like they might get dreams about it, something like this, and they apologize for anything they've said that was taken out of context. Something like this. That's like what they're saying. They're like, and if you want to know more details, you're gonna have to talk to me. So who is this person? I feel like someone that you just recently met within like I guess within the last 5 years, and you guys clicked really good, but you guys aren't together no more. I feel like they've said a lot of bad things about you, but it wasn't about you, and they know this. They know who it was about, but it ended up being directed towards you as a possibility or something like this. There's an explanation for it. Is how they see it, and if you want it, you can talk to them, something like that. So you have a way to talk to this person, and I guess they want you to. They see a future with you, something like this. They see it as you have to have seen it too. Okay, and if you haven't, it's because you're copying them or something like this. Either way, I hope you enjoy. Hey, hold on. Oh my God. I don't know when you said that. 312. Oh, that was a long time ago. I'm so sorry. Joy Koi. Koi? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Try to work up an appetite. My appetite's crap. Okay, either way. Option two, this speckled rock that looks like an egg. Dare I say, a dinosaur egg. All right, so who is this person? Who's talking shit about you and why? And what are they saying? I guess that's probably where I couldn't really pull what they were saying out of pile one, but I didn't put it in the title. Grr. I don't know. There's rules to this. All right, it's a game. All right, the results are accurate, but it's still a game, and every game has rules. Okay, so okay, who is this person? I feel like somebody that respects the rules. Good God. Okay, Grace. I feel like you wouldn't necessarily know it. I feel like, but this person naturally is very respectful, graceful, smooth moves over here. Um, I feel like they might have a lot of friends. If not, I feel like, yeah, no, this is like, I'm pretty sure, okay, I don't know, I haven't figured out who this person is, but I am hearing things that they might have said about you. This is either uh, a girl you know that likes other girls. I feel like she's like into feminism, things like this. She's like either a secret lesbian or an open lesbian. I feel like, and she does maybe witchcraft. For me to have all those details, it's got to be that. But either way, your or they're like three women in one, which is like very slim. I guess that's maybe you. I'm picking up on you. This is things that they're saying about you. Like it takes three of this person to do what you do on your own, type of thing. Like you're three times this person can ever be. And they know this. This is why they're talking shit about you because you're more than a woman. Like, hey, you're more of a woman than this person, or more of a man than this person. It takes three of them to do what you do. Something like this. Like, okay, details, details. I feel like this person nitpicks you. I feel like clock. They pay attention to the time way too much. Seed. You might have a kid with this person, or you might have wanted to have kids with this person at some point. separation. Y'all are separated. This is like an ex, but like a serious ex. Like y'all live together. Y'all were planning a future. Y'all were thinking. You were trying to form a future. Something. The fog card. Okay, I feel like you might not have necessarily seen a future with this person, but overall, the shit that they're saying about you is that that's what it is. They're like, I didn't have a future with this person. I feel like details, and wish. This, I feel like this person's like wishing like you'd go away, but this person is like hiding. They're hiding their energy. They're hiding their signature. They're hiding who they are. They're hiding what they do. They cover their tracks. This person's spying on somebody. Maybe you. But separation, I feel like you're no longer with them. I feel like, and you're never, it's like a separation where you're not going back. Like, you know this. The clock could go on forever. Like, it could be the last day of the earth and you still wouldn't go back to this person. Letting go, I feel like it wasn't really like that it was hard to let them go, but it was hard for them to let you go. And I feel like, and you've gained this separation on this person. And now that's just who they are. And what the shit talk they say, I feel like they talk about whatever they can about you, anything and everything, to your face, behind your back. They don't care. Okay. So fog card, they hide that they pay attention to you though. They pay way too much attention to you. And I feel like, and then, like I said, they get into they're getting into your accounts or something, or they're following something. Believe in the impossible. I feel like it's whoever you least expect it to be. Okay, but so I feel like, but this person, I feel like they talk shit about you all year long. All they got is shit to say about you. Wish, it's almost like I wish he would. I wish they would. Like they'll say this and they're like, I wish you would do something about it. Do something. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like they're not afraid of saying complete lies to you and then about you. And this is all just them talking shit, making a choice. I feel like they choose this. Either way, this is somebody you didn't choose. Something like that. Like you chose, like they always thought you were going to come back to them and you started maybe dating someone else. Okay, so they talk shit about who you choose, the person you're dating, you. And I feel like, why? They don't want you. I feel like you must have left this person. Fog card, but I feel like they remain hidden though. Kind of like they put on like they don't want you to know that they're paying this much attention. They don't want you to know they're talking shit about you behind your back. I guess whatever they say behind your back is just way worse than what they say to you in your face. But this is somebody that literally says it to you in your face. Like they're like, I don't know how to explain that. The room. I feel like, this person might have shared a room with you or something. Like you shared a bed with this person. Okay, star, 6 of Cups. Okay, that's more about wishing. All right. So it's like someone from your past. They're like wishing to be with you. But I feel like they mistreat you. And you don't really like them. I feel like you don't like them. You let them go and it wasn't hard to let them go in a sense where like you were sad, like, and you know what I mean? I feel like you're happy single or happy not with this person. Like you were happy to let it go and put it down and move on and stuff like this because they did something terrible to you. And I feel like you personally, whatever they did to you is something that you just don't do to a person. You deem it as something, no, and you see it as they're just gonna, you don't love them, all right? You just don't love them or like them. So you choose to leave them. You choose to move on. You choose to even date other people or whatever. And I feel like they never thought you would date in a million years or something. I don't know because of the shit they say. They say basically no one will want to date you. You're unattractive. You're out of shape. They say anything about you. Oh, they're a slob. They're messy. They uh they don't do shit. They don't know shit. They treat you like shit, and they talk about you like you're shit, basically. I feel like behind your back, it's 10 times worse. And then they'll act like they didn't say anything like this about you. And then when they're in person with you, they just kind of shit talk you a bit. Like if they see you're dating someone or they hear about it, they'll be like, oh, who's dumb enough to date you or some shit like this, or who's stupid? They'd be like, how'd you trick her? Or how'd you trick him? How'd you manage that? What'd you do? Would you lie? What'd you do? Like something like this. Like they're just a shit talker. Okay, but like I said, they're like in some type of cult, club, organization, group, secret society, a coven. They're in something like this, and I feel like they feel less than whoever it is you start dating, like majorly. I feel like because it's true. What? It's true. So it's like sorrow's card. I feel like they're in nothing but sorrow. I feel like they somehow spy on your account. They get a glimpse into it, something. They get info. Someone tells them something. Someone spies on you that tells them, that shows them something. And then it like fucking makes them go crazy almost. And they just do nothing but talk shit about you. Okay, the fog card. I feel like this is confusing. I feel like you wouldn't have expected this. But maybe you kind of can. The clover card, Six of Pentacles. So it's like this person like wants to control your relationships. So they talk shit about you. I feel like this could be somebody that goes around your back and talks shit about you to the person you're dating. So that it'll ruin it. They want to have some type of control. They're like, if they haven't talked shit to the person you're dating, they're like letting you know, I'm about to, I'm going to. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. And they might have. They might have only just like they might not have talked shit about you, but they might have like planted themselves as like a fake friend or something. Either way, though, I feel like they use this as a way to talk shit about you when they want to whoever you're dating. They find out who you're dating. Someone you know tells them who you're dating. They don't. They're not smart. They're not sitting around being a detective, sitting around looking. They get lucky. Someone tells them, "Oh, they're dating this person. Look here," and then they go off behind your back. It's not like they just sat there like looking and thinking and guessing. Oh, maybe they're dating this person now. No, this person knows who you're dating. They actually talk to them. They know them. They know them. They know them. They've met them. They've inserted themselves in that person's life somehow. Okay. So I feel like I don't know, they're saying that you're just looking around to get lucky. You're just like sleeping around. You're nothing to take serious. Yeah, and I mean they're saying all this basically to the person that you're trying to date. Okay. So this person overall tries to sabotage your dates. I feel like they might, if they're in your area, they might even stalk your dates. And the person themselves, they might stalk the person themselves. And also if you go on any dates, they might follow you and stalk you. They have a way to keep track of you, something like this. Someone tells them something. Someone tells you, oh, yeah, no, they're going over there. This is where they're at. And then they go. And they might sit out there. I feel like if you guys go to the movies or if you guys sit at home even watching a movie for hours, they wait outside for hours waiting for, to come out. Like, good Lord. I feel like so the shit talking they say about you, I feel like they say all this about you to other people. They try to make other people think you're this type of person. That you're the one doing basically everything this person does, they put it on you. Who they tell it to, I don't fucking know. A lot of them, it's your dates. Anyone you're talking to. Okay? Dance. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. So I feel like this person, I feel like it's a good time for them. They want to make you sweat. They want to make you dance. You know what I mean? Like they like almost like blackmail. They're doing all this and they know there's nothing you can do about it. You don't believe that they're doing this. If someone told you it's them, they're doing this to you, and it's not me, they know you won't believe them. You won't believe it. Believe in the impossible. No, you find it impossible. You might be somebody that's really good with your passwords. And you're like, no, that's impossible. I'm not an idiot with my passwords. Something like this. I feel like you don't believe it. But the details, I feel like they spy on you somehow. They get details from somebody who can spy on you. Something like this. So that means they're not around you close, really. They're not able to just grab your phone and break into it or something. They actually have to have somebody else do it for them, or break into you and ask you for info and get the info from you, or something. Dance and love charm. Okay, that's more about this whole coven, witchcraft, weird cult stuff. Okay, I feel like they're doing love spells on you. They want you to be in love with them, and I feel like, and you can't do that. But overall, so because they can't do that, it's backfiring as like sabotaging your love life, so that maybe you'll just end up with them, like a fallback. They feel like if you never date anyone, they'll always be there for you to date, and maybe you'll come crawling back, begging them for, yeah, like this person's like, I'm gonna make them crawl back and beg for me to come back to them, and I feel like you don't want them at all. You'd rather be alone. I feel like you'll never crawl back to this person. You'll always choose to go left instead of right back into their arms. You'd rather go this way, or it. I mean, like you'd rather just keep trying your dates or not trying any dates. You don't care. You'd rather sit in a room on your own. I feel like you've gained separation and you're never going back to this person. And they don't believe that. They think that you're obsessed with them and you're going to come back any day now. The more and more these dates disappoint you. But the reason why these dates are all disappointing you is because of what they're doing to the dates behind your back. I feel like they don't do this to all of them. They only do it to the ones that maybe you get serious with or try to get serious with, or if they think you are. Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. They're basically saying that that's what you're trying to do, but they're over there trying to do witchcraft, trying to get you to do it. They're saying that you're over there trying to date people that don't even like you. No one's going to like you. Things like this. No one likes you. This is all they want you to think, so that you like feel like they're the only person that'll accept you, like you, or love you, or care about you. And I feel like this person doesn't care at all about you. All they care about is like having you, taking you, like no, not even having you, just no one else having you. If you are off on your own and single, then this person's chill. They probably don't even care to talk to you or about you. But the moment you start dating or talking about dates, it kicks in them, and they're like, sabotage, come back to me. If you're out there looking, you should be with me. This person feels like they own you or something. Okay? Moth orchid, communication. Listen and speak with greater care. They talk shit about your speech. Maybe you have an accent. They make fun of it. I feel like this is behind your back and even to your face. I feel like they don't find it charming. They don't like it. They dislike it. Whatever, however you speak, however you articulate, however your speech comes out, whether it's clean, crisp, slurry, blurry, lispy, it doesn't matter. They don't like it. They don't even like when you talk a lot. They don't even want to hear a lot of what you have to say. This is like somebody that constantly interrupts and has to talk themselves. And it's not because they're excited or have something important to say. It's just because they don't want you talking. I mean, this person's a terrible person. So they basically try to say that you can't communicate. You don't know how to talk to people. You talk to people terribly. Like and these might be true. Maybe you are bad at talking with people or something like this. Maybe you do have a speech impediment or something. But this person's like attacking it. They're not like admiring it or finding it charming or anything. They're finding it something to like, you should fix that. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Type of thing. This person nitpicks you. Like if you haven't cut your hair, they're like, you should cut your hair. Or why are you wearing those clothes? And I mean, like constantly insecure, like the insecurities into you. And now that you're like away from them and trying to date, they're trying to fucking talk shit about all those insecurities that they should have embedded into you. And I feel like you get lucky. You might meet somebody. I don't know if you've met them yet, but you're gonna meet somebody that's really good for you. That kind of like doesn't. That, how do I say that? They completely dissolve all that illusions. Like you might leave this relationship feeling like fucked up a bit. You know what I mean? So this person talks mad shit about you. I feel like whenever you start dating and you go off the date, and I feel like it's like you feel like all those things that they said about you are probably true. So like you're kind of like shitty. You know what I mean? But I feel like you meet somebody, you get lucky. We have the Clover card. You get lucky. You have a great date. And I feel like that's a person, not like just like an event. Like you go out on a date. No, like a date, like as in, like a noun. Right? This is a person. You know what I mean? You find a great person to date, basically. Six of Cups. I feel like there's like it's a soulmate connection. There's a reconnect type of vibe with them. Something like this dance, happiness, love charm. I feel like this is like somebody that's looking like manifesting you, and you're manifesting them. And I feel like, and you find this, you find it like a four leaf clover. I feel like it's rare, it's special. You like it. I feel like they don't make you feel insecure; they make you feel secure. And they're a complete opposite to this other person. They don't point out your flaws, and I feel like in any flaws you think you have, I feel like they might like them. They're like what it's like you meet somebody that like it's like this person's a witch and they put a spell over you to make you feel insecure about everything or anything. And then you meet somebody who's like breaks the spell because they're like they treat you completely different. Okay? So it's like this is what's coming for you. I feel like this is what you require. And I feel like you manifest it. You manifest somebody that's going to do that for you. Break the spell and give you confidence again and make you feel good again. And I feel like you might have already met them, or maybe you've built it up. Maybe it's a few people you meet. But overall, my card suggests that you meet somebody much better than this. It's like finding a four leaf clover. And I feel like, and that's what this person's desperately trying to prevent because you're the exact opposite of everything they've ever said about you. You know what I mean? And they've only tried to put you down so that no one, so that you'll go fully already defeated into any dates. You know what I mean? And then I feel like you meet somebody who sees past all that, something like that, and and it makes you see past all of it. It makes all of the fog disappear. You know. So either way, I hope you enjoy it, and that brings you some insight and also some good news. I feel like you're gonna meet somebody great if you haven't met them already. Okay. 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 Option three. I'm coming. Oh. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna eat a bagel. This is what I told my kids to eat. I was like, eat a bagel. They're like, we have bagels. I'm like, yes. They're like, but do we got cream cheese? I'm like, of course. I do not buy the bagels without buying the cream cheese. And they're like, oh, I didn't know. And I'm like, huh? Kids. This is that to me that's teen shit. That's normal teen shit. That makes sense. But even though it makes absolutely no sense. It makes sense. Oh no, I was watching this one stand up guy. Oh, I could never remember his name. Only when I'm watching it I remember his name. But either way, he takes his shirt off. It's like a signature. Pulls his shirt off. I tell my ex-husband about it. He's like, with a belly like that, why is he doing that to us? I started laughing. It's like, what? Who cares? I don't know. Either way, point is, he's talking about his kid in one of his stand-up acts. Tells us, like, the crowd, the viewer, whatever, tells us, motherfucker, the kid puts their deodorant in the fridge, and I'm like, oh no, he's got him. He's got one like me. He's got one that's a little different. All right, but you get along with them great. These kids are great. They're soulmates, but they're different. This kid's different. All right, 50 piece. One does not earn the title of 50 piece without being different. Okay. Either way, kids are funny. Okay. Option three. This round rock. It's kind of brown, but it looks almost like a moon, like it's got craters or something. And it's it's pretty round. I mean, for a rock, it did pretty good. It's pretty close. All right. This wasn't a laser cut. It was nature trimmed. So overall, who's this person talking shit about you? And why are they talking shit about you? And I'm going to try to figure out what they say about you. Okay? The health card. Okay, this person might be sick. I don't know who this person is, but they might not be feeling well, or maybe they weren't feeling well. So they might have talked shit. This person might talk shit about you when they don't feel well. But the health card, I feel like they're feeling well now. I feel like this is kind of like a static energy. Like it's not an up and down thing. Like they're not feeling well today, so they're gonna talk shit, and they're not feeling well last month, so they talk shit. No, this is like a period. Like they weren't feeling well for a period of time, and now they're feeling healthy for who knows how long of a period of time. They were sick. They were going through something, but I feel like sickness, health. This is something that's real. Okay, Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring me your health and might. So I feel like this person might talk shit about your health overall. I feel like, but that's a benefit. That's like on the up and up. That's like a positive card of talking. They're not really talking shit about your health. This person might try to make it seem like they're talking shit when they're not. Almost like they're coding it. Like sarcastic, maybe. Like sarcasm, maybe. Like they're gonna say, "Well, I hope you know what I mean." Like they're gonna try to make it seem like they're talking shit to you, but they mean it literally. So like, "Oh, I hope your health is good," but they're gonna make it sound like it's sarcastic, and you're gonna take it, or you take it as a shit talk, but they meant it literally. Like they really do hope that. I don't know. I feel like this person's very literal. Details, details. I feel like they pay attention to the details. I feel like too many details. This person might be into conspiracy theories. Jupiter, they might be into planets and they might know about the planets. Jupiter, they also might study like mythologies, things like this. Okay, so this so far is kind of playful or excusable or understandable. No, no, no. Work through your fears. Okay. This is somebody with an anxiety disorder. Oh, I have hiccups. So I feel like if you suffer with any type of fears, I feel like they talk shit about it. They're like, "Why are you scared of that? You shouldn't be scared of that." They come off wrong. That's what it is. This person comes off like they're shit talking when they're not. They're stating something, they're just being literal. Like this person has like resting bitch face, like male or female, or resting bitch mentality, but they don't. Like I feel like people that know them know that they're not. They know how they mean it. I feel like you got to get close to this person to not read them wrong. I feel like this person gets read wrong often, and I feel like if they almost anticipate it, they don't even care. I feel like sometimes they can specify to make it, they can go out their way to write all the words they need to try to make it soft and less abrasive. This person's very abrasive, so they didn't really talk shit about you. They're just abrasive to you. But I feel like this is because they're maybe talking to you about something that they need to be abrasive about, the health. So I feel like this is somebody that's going to talk shit to you about your health to get you to do something about it. And I feel like, but they're not mean. They're just literal. You get what I mean? Like, if you're overweight, right? They're gonna say you should. They're gonna mention it. You're gonna take it maybe as shit talk because a lot of people get shit talked about their weight, right? So when this person goes to talk to you about it, you're already gonna feel negative and feel like they're shit talking you. They must be doing it in text, so you misread it. But or maybe not. Maybe they're just really very cut and dry. All right, but overall, they're basically going to be like, no, you can't be, you can't be obese. There's all sorts of reasons why not to be. They're like, it's for this, that, and the other, and I feel like it's because they practice this. They practice what they preach. So I feel like and this person preaches whatever they think. I feel like they end up people tell them that they treat them like everyone seems to try to act like that this person tries to mom them or something like this. And I feel like it's because of the place they come from. They come from a very literal place. They're like, you can't sit around doing that, like eating like this or dieting like that or working, even working. They're like, you can't sit around and overwork yourself like that. They're like, you're going to end up with a heart attack, or you can't work that job. You're going to end up with a cold, or you know what I mean? Like they're very like literal and they're very caring. So like they basically like a Karen. They basically mom you or not mom you. They just tell you the facts. I feel like to make you make the changes. So it's like they're not really shit talking you. They'll just say what they feel like they need to say, but I feel like they'll only say things and get harsh or abrasive if it matters about your health. This person cares about your life. They want you to be alive, they want you to be healthy, they want you to be doing things and living a life, and so it's like if this person ever talks to you about your weight, even if you're skinny, they're going to be like, that's too skinny. You don't need to be skinny like that. You need to eat. You know what I mean? You should be doing this with your diet so that you can gain some weight. Oh, you're not feeling well. Something like this. Like it's almost like they'll reprimand you. Like you should know this. You should be doing this. But I feel like they're not. They're just the way they say it to you or the way they text it to you or type it to you makes you feel like they're kind of like pushy about it or something or but I feel like no, I feel like that's how you're perceiving it because of other people telling you in the past, and I feel like this person goes about it appropriately, but it's kind of like touchy subjects. It's kind of like it's going to always be perceived as possible shit talking unless you can understand that this person's not shit talking you. You'd have to know this person to know that they're not shit talking you. They're just telling you what you need to hear, something like this. So this is somebody that basically will shit talk you, but I feel like they go based off of you. They're not like they know you, so or they think they know you or whatever. So they're like they're not really pushing boundaries, and if they do, it's always accidental. But they're always just looking out for you and your health. Okay, Jupiter. I feel like this person might be a big mouth, loud mouth, bone collector. It is like a shaman over here. No, this person might be a shaman, something like this, or they have it in, they know it, they study it maybe with details. I feel like who knows what this person studies right now with bone collector and details. They're from the same deck. All right, so you have to see it as that's a combination there for sure. So they basically study all sorts of things and they know things. This person knows things about health. I feel like naturally they might be naturally drawn to it. They go educate themselves and they do things. I feel like they're not a doctor, but they're like a doctor. They're like a shaman or something. I feel like maybe a doctor for your mind. And maybe like you know what I mean, something like this. This person's like real big on the mind. They feel like everything begins in your mind, not someone else's. So like if this person says something to you and you take it wrong and they say no, I didn't mean it that way. They mean that. They're like you are perceiving it inappropriately or inaccurately, and they basically see this as something you need to pay attention to because you need to pay attention. If they're not showing signs of that, then why would you think that? You know what I mean? Why would you think this person's trying to mom you just because they're going to tell you the dangers of what you're doing? Yeah, a mom does that, but also a good friend, anyone who cares about you is going to do that. Do you know what I mean? We live in a world where we act like no one loves us but our moms because it's kind of true. And even then, our moms don't even necessarily love us, right? Like, I can't tell you how many bad parents I see. So overall, it's like this person's harsh. This is a harsh, reality type person. They say things you won't want to hear or believe or think. Okay, but either way, all they do is wish you good health. I felt angry just saying, whatever, go, fine, don't listen to me. But overall, I wish you good health. I wish for you to have good health because they feel like you're not taking care of yourself or something like this. And I feel like, I don't know, work through your fears. This is like somebody that like, if you say you have an anxiety disorder or something, they're like, no, you don't. They're like, because they could see where you clearly are reckless. So I feel like details. They're like, maybe you require details, but this person's gonna call, like, they're gonna be very straightforward. And I feel like this person can diagnose people, can diagnose illnesses off of what they know, whether they're a doctor or not. I feel like they're not a doctor, like literal, like with like working at a building or whatever. No, I feel like no. This is somebody that's got it in them. I feel like they should be a doctor if they're not, but they probably don't want to because of all the ins and outs of being in that field. But overall, so this person, like, I feel like this person mostly works with mental, and they see it as your body as a reflection of your mind, something like this. So they're trying to like work with your mind to help with your overall mental health, so that you can help with your any physical health you might have wrong with you. It could be diseases, ailments, all sorts of things. Okay, sweetheart. I feel like no, this person is nothing but sweet to you. I don't know. This person, you might want to date this person. You might like this person. Okay. Sweetheart with the sorrows card. I feel like this person knows when they're harsh. They know when they shit talk. They know when they do things. They are very, very knowing of what they do. They're very conscious in everything that they do. I feel like even when they're being, even if it's like subconsciously, they're very conscious of their subconscious, something like this. And I feel like so they can see like the real issues that cause other issues. So I feel like they try to basically help people, I guess. But I feel like they go about it a certain way. And it depends on the person they're talking to. Some people perceive them to be the sweetest thing ever, and they're very grateful for this type of knowing, like analysis. Even it's like you can go to this person, and they're gonna end up telling you something. They're gonna analyze you, let you know all about you, and they don't care whether you believe it or not. They go off. They're like, here's what you could do about that. They try to tell you what to do, and then they leave you with your problems. Letting go. Now, this is like somebody that like you might have just casually met them. I don't know, or you might be friends with them, or you might have dated them. They could be anybody. They could even be a relative. They're gonna tell you what they fucking see. As the bone collector, details, details. The more details you can give this person, the more accurate they're going to be able to tell you about anything. I say, but they focus on health. They feel like this is the only important thing is your mental health, your mental stability. It all starts there. So I feel like this person only cares about that. So I feel like if people come to this person for insight or info about like, oh, how can I help me lose weight or help me gain weight? They're gonna be like, it's a lot deeper than that. And they're like, you're gonna have to do a lot more than that. They're like, and I feel like a lot of people get offended by what this person says because it ends up poking at people's health. And a lot of people don't want to hear about their health. I read they don't want to hear that their health is bad. My doctor tells me, he says, I meet with people that haven't been to the doctor in like 10 years. I say, okay. He says, and I ask them, how are you? How are you? And they're like, I'm good. And I ask him, well, when was the last time you've been to the doctor? And he's like, 10 years or so. And they're like, that's why you think you're good. They're like, come, let me check you and do your blood work and stuff and see if anything's going wrong with you. And he says, and 9 times out of 10, he's like, there's always something. Okay, so he's telling me this after I haven't been to the doctor in like 10 years. And I was like, what am I at risk for? I was like, because I feel pretty healthy. The only reason I haven't came is because I'm healthy. I'm here now because I feel unhealthy. I'm worried of diabetes. And he's like, okay, I'll give you diabetes test. And he gave me all this blood work done. I was fine. Right? I didn't even have diabetes yet. Right? But overall, basically, this person knows it's much deeper than superficial shit. This person studies the depths. You know what I mean? So I feel like you have to work with them in order for them to work with you. In order for them to figure you out, you have to be open and not get offended, but they kind of expect you to get offended and take it wrong because everyone does. Okay? This person, like, hey, there's a reason why those shamans live off in the middle of nowhere. No one goes to visit them and they're nasty because they're done. They're fed up with people. They're like, you want help, but you don't want help. You just want to get mad at me for telling you what you need to do and then like insult me and tell me I'm like momming you or something. And it's like, I'm not doing none of that. You asked for it. You wanted the advice. You just don't like it. I don't know. This person is like not, they're like, I'm nobody. I ain't trying to be nobody's mother. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you wish. The wish card. Like, I mean, like this person gets defensive and then they shit talk. But I feel like they shit talk people as a whole, as a grouping, or as like a type, or they categorize people. I feel like so, and you get pulled into this. I feel like so they might have done this to you personally, or just as a whole. They've somehow offended you, and they might not even know you. All right, but if you do know this person, like I said, like they don't know they offend you, and if they do, if you tell them they offended you, or they basically say everything they say, they think everyone's gonna just take it wrong, so they still say it. They don't care how you take it. They want to say it. They feel like it's important. It's part of your health. You should want to hear it. You should listen. Something like this. All right. King of Swords. All right. That's what I say. They're very icy. This person's alone. I feel like they're looking for a partner, but this is somebody that struggles to even have a partner because of who they are, how they are, things they see, the things they know. I feel like they have to have a partner that's willing to let them socialize and help people. because people are going to find them and help and get their help from this person regardless. It's like a spiritual job this person has, and I feel like it's almost like they didn't sign up for it, but I guess you have to have. I don't know, but overall it's like some type of birth thing with them. Like it's who they are. So if they get like locked up in a relationship, it'll find them, so they have to help people any way they can, and this is how they help people. Shush! Why are you barking? Why are you upstairs? Silly dog. So I feel like they're very harsh, cold, but they're very smart. They're very right. They're very accurate. You know what I mean? And like I said, the more details they know, the more they can hone in on what they need to say to you. And they don't care how they have to say it. They're going to say it very, I feel like very assertive, cold, almost robotic. So because they go at it very robotically, they see it as if you ever offended, it's you that's offended. It's not because they were offensive or shit talking you. You took it that way. But I feel like if you're close with this person, I feel like that's a tactic of theirs, like a last ditch effort tactic. Like, say you're somebody that likes drugs, and this person's gonna see you declining with the drugs, and they're gonna always mention it to you. Oh, you shouldn't do drugs because of this, that, and the other. Oh, you shouldn't do this because of this, that, and the other. And you shouldn't be doing that because of this, that, and the other. Then they'll reach a point, depending on, like, I guess how close you are, how in this person's face you are, how much of it they're exposed to, basically. They reach a point where they actually just, I feel like if they see it as that's what you need, like this person speaks lingos. Some people need to be shit talked in order to get through to them. If this person feels the need to get through to you, they will unleash whatever they think about you and leave you with that. And I feel like, and that's why they're alone, because they don't want to get close to anybody. They don't want to ever have to do that. And I feel like, and they only do it when it's critical. If it's extremely necessary, it involves your life, something like this. So I feel like any shit that they've said, they're like, they stand by it. They're like, let's open it up together because I'm sure it has meaning. This person sees the deeper meaning in everything. Okay? Details, details. I feel like this person can't get enough details. They could stare at like a picture and find details that no one would see. This person's highly detail oriented. Okay, so I feel like I don't really know what they've possibly said about you. Anchor. Okay, this anchor's kind of being dragged. Shush. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people try to drag this person. They're very sweet. So if this person has any friends, any socializing, I feel like people gotta kind of drag this person's leg to get them to do anything. And they come on, let's go out, let's do this, like a convincing or something. And I mean, like this person remains distance, likes their distance, wishes. I feel like they always, I don't know, that like whatever they say to anybody, they're wishing that they'd take it right. They're like, well, I hope you take what you can from that. Even if it makes you mad, if you make the changes because of I made you mad, they're like, then that's fine. They're like, I'd rather you be alive than be my friend type of person. They see the importance in everything. So they see it as basically like they must save a lot of people. I feel like mental health issues. They may help a lot of people understand it or something. But they can only work. They know that people with mental issues are mental. They act mental. They do mental things. They this is like somebody that like maybe work. They could maybe work in a nursing home because this is like when even normal people start to act a little nutty. I feel like this person would understand. This person has deep understanding. So that's why I say any shit talking they say was they feel like it was true. And if you don't feel like it was true, let me show you how it is because you're lying to yourself, or they maybe chose the wrong words and you're being petty, and they need to reword it better or something. But the bottom line with this person, if they're like they only say what has to be said, and if they offend anyone, it's only because they felt the need to or they were defending themselves. Right. So the anchor card, I feel like this person's extremely solid. I feel like they're really chill. They're very relaxed. Okay, they do practice. I feel like they spend a lot of alone time. They do a lot of alone time. Sweetheart, I feel like they try to maybe date. They try to do social things. But like I said, they have to like drag themselves or someone has to drag them. So overall, I feel like depending on who you are to this person, I feel like you need to know that about this person. This person might stop talking to you or something because they feel like Maybe the job's done. They helped you with your health. So now, if you want to talk to them, you know where to find them. I feel like this person tries to be friendly with everybody they ever meet. They try to. I feel like they don't see anyone as an enemy. They feel like no one can be their enemy. This person has got a lot. Listen, this is the one. Yeah, it's the number one at the beginning of here. It's the number one card. Okay, of the deck of this deck, and that's the same as like the magician. I think. You know, like so. This person's a manifester. They're a creator. They do stuff like this. I feel like they this person is like wise beyond their years. I feel like they might as well be this old person, but they could be older, but I doubt it because people aren't expecting this person, and I feel like and this person doesn't get that type. They don't get respect back, and it's like there's a respect your elders type of thing going down here. And this person doesn't have that respect. So it's because they're not old. They're like, I don't know, they're an elder, probably soul. They probably have a really old soul. So they know all this shit or whatever. But desire, be certain of where you place your passion. So I feel like this person talks shit about your sex life, your passions. If you have kinks or fetishes, I feel like if they're not talking shit, they're just discussing them. They're letting you know what they mean. You know what I mean? Like what they mean and in the at the base of everything. Why you have those desires. You know, so I feel like when they meet people with desires, they try to discuss what they are, why they have them, what could have caused them, what could help them. You know what I mean? I mean, what is up with this? I feel like they cure people's like I feel like a lot of sexual mental illnesses, sexual illnesses. This person might like they do maybe root chakras or whatever the sacral chakras. I don't know which one it is. Right? It's the one with the sex. But little luxuries generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. Okay, so I feel like that's this person. If you're around this person, you don't take them wrong. It's a very slim chance that you misunderstand them. You won't see it as shit talking. You won't hear it as shit talking. You won't view it. You won't feel it. None of it. Because they're there to speak for themselves instead of your imagination. You know what I mean? So they see it as if if you're in person with this person, you're gonna have a really great experience. They have healing energy. They're gonna heal you. They're gonna make you feel good. They're gonna work with you. I feel like they work full time. They never stop working. They're always researching, studying, thinking, and figuring things out. So I feel like they're not test subjecting you. I feel like that they do this for everybody and anyone. I feel like they feel like life is something to study, so they study every moment of it and they try to like make sense of it and things like this. This is them. This is what they do. This is what they like. This is their calling. This is what they're here for. Whatever. They don't see it as a job. They see it as this is what I like to do. This is what I do. So when they talk to you, it might come off wrong. You might have thought this person was nothing but a sweetheart. Then all of a sudden they're really nasty to you. And they're like, no, they're not nasty at all. That's you thinking they are. They're like, if you were in person right now, you're just misreading me. It's always what they'll say. And I feel like, but they do talk shit. But I feel like they're going to do that only if they feel like that's your way to be heard, a way for them to be heard by you. And they'll sabotage a relationship for it because they know that if they just need you to hear that so that you can go off and make the changes you need, the health card. And then if you don't want to be their friend because they said it, they're okay with that. But they're still your friend. This is their vibe. They're always going to be your friend. This person sees it as no one can be I have no enemies. I have no they have no reason to dislike anyone. This is like a person on a personal mission to live life here with a personal mission on their mind to do it. And I feel like that doesn't involve sitting around hating on people or hating people or things like this. So I feel like they're never sitting there talking shit about you in a way to hurt you. It's always to help you. Even if it comes off rough, abrasive, or even if they do actually cross the line, I feel like this person is very peaceful, right? I don't know what kind of person they are. They could be loud, they could be obnoxious, they could be fun, they could be all sorts of things, but they're overall, they like peace. They don't like arguing. If this person gets drunk, they're a happy drunk. If they, you know what I mean, like there's an inner peace in this person, right? But everybody can get shook. So I feel like if this person gets shook enough, triggered basically, they're going to do that. I feel like whenever they feel the need to, and I feel like fire card, I feel like separation. I feel like a lot of people get away from this person because of it, and they're like, but that's fine as long as they heard me. Then that means that they heard exactly what I needed to say, and that's the cost. They see it as they'll pay that fee of not being your friend, or you not being your friend, but you not being their friend anymore, or talking to them, or any of this. They'll pay that fee if it helps you in your life, and it gives you help. It saves you. It helps you something. Okay, they're okay. They make peace with it. They don't care. They see it as people that stay in their lives are the ones that are supposed to be there. The people that go are the people that they're supposed to help. And a lot of times they're supposed to, like this person works for people with people for years even. All right, I feel like those are maybe their friends. Their friends are really just more cases that they're healing, and it just takes longer. So I feel like, but not always. I feel like this person realizes their own flaws, and they're always healing themselves and trying to keep themselves healthy too. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this person, I feel like even if they ran off and went off in the woods, I feel like it would find them, because it's kind of like if the world needs it, it will appear type of thing. So they're here. They appear. They're here. They'll meet you and they'll say exactly what you need to hear to trigger you. They know how to trigger other people, but this person can be triggered too. They are human. They're a human being just like anyone else. I feel like triggering is something with human nature behaviors and things like this. So even though this person's like unshakable, okay, someone they can still crack and trigger. Okay, but when they do, it's for this. It's for good reason. So hand of cards. Okay, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. I feel like they don't really go around trying to tell people I know what to do and I know how to fix you. I feel like they just naturally end up doing it through whatever relationship they start to brew with anyone they meet, new, old, anyone, old, young, from the past, from the future, not from the future, present, anyone they meet. They just try to maybe they care about, so they want to make sure they're good. They try to like anything, words of encouragement, whatever they feel the need to say. And they feel like when people cling to them, it's because they need to work with them. So they work with them. And I feel like, but this person might work at a distance and they might talk a lot of shit. And a lot of it comes off as them talking shit, but it's really them just telling you what you need to hear. And unless you're in person with this person, you're going to always perceive it as them shit talking, because they're like, that's your health, your negative, your mentality. You have something negative in your mind, perceiving it wrong. And they're like, and that's not what I'm saying. And if you don't believe me, that's more of your sickness, because I am directly telling you that is the truth. And if you don't believe me, you're calling me a liar, and this is disrespectful. I'm not going to bother to lie to you. I got more important things to do, surely. I got other people that need to talk to me, that want to talk to me, that I can help. Or I could go help myself and think on myself, on the things I need to improve. But I don't have time to sit here and lie to you, or to try to offend you, or to any of this. This is how this person sees it. That's why I say there's an integrity to this person that people can't scratch this person. People can't offend this person. I mean, they can maybe, but overall, and their goal is not to do that to anybody. So that's why if this person's ever talked shit to you, I feel like you just somehow misinterpreted it. And they could explain it, something. Okay, but overall, I feel like you'll never know unless you actually take the time to. I don't know, and this person doesn't. I feel like they'll take the time to, but only if you come asking for it, if you want it. That's how they work. They don't go begging for work. They don't. They see it as if uh no one's harassing them, no one's coming near them, then it's a good day. No one needed help, and they can relax and maybe think on themselves or whatever else they need to do. So it's like, but if you come knocking, they're like, oh, this is because you must need to. You know what I mean? So they work off of you. So if they should talk to you, it's because you needed it. This is how they see it. This is how they say it. So overall, I hope you enjoyed, and that brings you some insight. Maybe it helps you understand this person a little bit better. I feel like a lot of people misunderstand this person, but this person saying everybody the people that misunderstand me are the people that are sick. They're like they don't understand me because of their sickness, and this person can make you understand them, even with your sickness, which in turn helps clear up any type of sickness you have. So they basically do that. They don't really care about your feelings. They care about the facts and your health. That's how they see it. Okay, they're very cold about it. Like, I mean, like some type of like I said, like almost like a doctor or something. But they're not. So either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I brought you some, like I said, brought you some insight. And you have a great day. I might do another video, but I don't know. Depends.